Hey Cancer, welcome to Honeybird Tarot. I'm Shan, and this is going to be your June 2021 general reading. Thanks so much to all of you who've already subscribed to the channel. I love and appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. If the video resonates with you, please like it. Please do share it. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Honeybird Tarot. What else? If you would like a personal reading, please visit my website. That's just www.honeybirdtarot.com. And you can book your personal readings there. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Cancer, let's get started. First, I'm going to get a message from the Moonology Oracle for you because we have this full moon, super moon, full lunar eclipse in Scorpio that's about to happen. And we got a lot of other stuff happening astrologically, a lot of retrogrades, a lot of mutable energy. So a lot of major changes and shifts are happening. So let's see what the Moonology Oracle has to say to you about all that stuff. Right? And I hope you guys are doing well, Cancer. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for June 2021. Well, right away. Emotions are running high. I mean, I feel like that's the norm for you guys, Cancer. But definitely with all this stuff happening, look, you got the supermoon card, and we're about to have a supermoon. I believe it's happening on the 29th. Don't quote me. I need to check. But you can always check yourself. Um, but emotions are running high. Like I said, I feel like that's the norm for you guys, but it's definitely going to be heightened energy around all this, all this stuff that's happening astrologically, especially that full moon, super moon, full lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And then, a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Like, I know this could be a climax in anything, but I definitely felt like this is talking about sex. Cancer. So you could be in a very romantic energy. It could be a lot of passion between you and your person or persons. I mean, get it how you live, Cancer. I ain't mad at you. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of excitement, a lot of things that are coming to a head, coming to an end, things that you might need to acknowledge so that you can release. And hopefully, just be careful to not argue or fight at this time because with emotions running high and a fiery climax approaching, if you get into arguments or confrontations, they could get way out of hand. So be careful about that right now. Could also be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart in a strong placement. All right. This also gets a message from the romance angels about what's happening in your love life. Yeah, what's happening in y'all's love life? Because I definitely got a little zing when I when I pulled that full moon and Aries card. So can we get confirmation? I think so. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, about their love life in June 2021. Thank you. Messages for Cancer, please. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. What's here? Chemistry. Ooh. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. I told y'all, Cancer. I told y'all. Look. Like I said, Cancer, get it how you live, boo. Chemistry. Yeah, chemistry. It is what it is. Like, I definitely feel this could be heightened emotion between you and your person or persons, or a lot of chemistry and fiery climaxes between you and them, possibly even a new person. Love it. You deserve love, Cancer. You are lovable. So when this love comes in, when this emotion, this chemistry comes in, don't question it. You deserve it. You deserve it, and you've probably been waiting on it. Fiery. I love it. Sorry about this. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be careful about your decisions. I just heard that. So even if this is a new person, have fun, enjoy yourself, enjoy that chemistry, but be responsible. Okay. Messages for Cancer, please. The Seven of Staves. You're standing your ground about something. Firmly standing your ground on something. I feel with that, emotions are running high and that fiery climax approaching. Definitely, like I said, if you're having some sort of conflict, try not to get in arguments. I know, that might happen while you're standing your ground on whatever this is. Just be very careful. I think you're very clear, though, about your stance. And I mean, I don't know your life, so I don't know what you're standing your ground on, whether you're right or wrong, but you feel that you are right. There is no sign here that you're going to be changing your position or giving in. So, yeah, just be careful with that. Messages for Cancer, please. Thank you. The Ten of Blades in reverse. Wow. So with the Ten of Blades being in reverse, especially coming out with the Seven of Staves, you could be holding on to something that is not allowing you to heal, especially if there is some sort of ending that's approaching, because the full moon and super moons, which is a full moon, are about accepting things so that you can release them, acknowledging them so you can release them. It's the end of a cycle. I feel like someone is trying to prevent the end of a cycle because this ending is painful, but you're only prolonging the pain when you do this. It doesn't even feel, though, Cancer, like it's that you don't want this thing to end. I feel like you want an acknowledgement of something else, maybe an acknowledgement of exactly why it's ending, or an apology for how it's ending. I don't know what it is, but there's something that you are holding on to or standing your ground on that is not allowing the process to continue, not allowing this end to become a beginning. You're staying in this painful place. And I feel like a lot of relief and enjoyment actually will come in for you once you let this thing go. I don't think letting it go is the same as not standing your ground. I think you can hold your position on something and also realize that you can release it. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Then you got the emerging one, which is the Fool. Aries energy. I'm going to take Mama Gourd too, because that is you, Cancer. I definitely feel like you're going on a new journey, taking a new step towards whatever it is you want. I literally heard love. So this could definitely be a new relationship. And remember that you deserve love. It came out in your oracle. And you might be meeting someone or taking a new step on a journey with someone that you have a lot of chemistry with. And you have been hurt before in love. Mama Gourd has, or the Queen of Cups, has definitely been hurt before. She's experienced heartbreak, and she realizes how special her gourd is, or how special her cup of love is. This is someone who kind of wears their heart on their sleeve, just allows their emotions to flow through them and flow over them. And that's not a bad thing, but you also have to not allow your emotions to be manipulated. And I feel like that is a lesson that you have learned because of this painful situation. But I definitely feel like once you release whatever this pain is, or this situation that has caused this pain, a new beginning is coming in for you. And I think it's going to be very nice. Under the deck, you have the Six of Coins. Gemini had the Six of Coins in their reading too. The Six of Coins is about balance, about harmony, about equal give and take. So not taking more than you give, but also not over giving. And in this card, I can't remember all the details of the story, but the story goes something like this. I can't remember exactly what ethnic group this story comes from either, but the story of the sun and the moon and the ocean. So the how the moon got in, how the sun and the moon got in the sky. They used to be down closer to the earth or on the earth, but their friend water, or their friend the ocean, wanted to come and visit them. I believe that's how this story goes, y'all. Please don't butcher me if I get this wrong and you know this story. But basically, they kept moving up as the waters rose, as the tides rose, as those emotions were rising, to make more and more room for the ocean. And eventually, and they were they had a house. So eventually the ocean just flooded them, just took over their house, and they ended up having to be in the sky so they would not be extinguished by their friend who they were allowing in. And you can see these coins kind of dropping and drowning. But that, to me, is a story about overgiving, like not allowing your own emotions to push you outside yourself, not allowing your emotions to overtake you, to overtake your practicality, to unground you. This is the Dust to Onyx Tarot too. So if you have this deck, go read that story. I don't know if maybe she might have the book available online. I don't know, but yeah. Some of these decks have the guidebooks are, yeah, like worth every penny that you pay for the actual deck, and Dust to Onyx is definitely one of those. I need to go back and read it again. Okay, so let's clarify this. Could you please help me clarify this spirit for Cancer? I just heard clean break. I feel like that's what you're not allowing yourself to have, is a clean break. Why is the Seven of Staffs here for Cancer? Why is the Seven of Staffs here for Cancer? Because of the Ten of Staffs, the Ten of Rods. What is it in this deck? Sticks, rods, staffs. I think it's staffs in this deck too. This situation is a burden. Something. Yeah, you got two tens here. It's definitely been a long time, whatever this is. It's been a burden. It's been painful. It's caused a lot of mental conflict and painful mental energy with those blades. And you just need to let it go. Let it go. You can maintain your position and let whatever this situation is go. A situationship, a relationship, job, whatever. Release it. Definitely think it's becoming stressful and probably has been stressful for you to maintain your position on whatever this is. And like I said, you can maintain your position and then just release the entire situation. Why is the Ten of Blades here in reverse for Cancer? Got Morph. Is this the Tower? I believe that's the Tower in this deck. Let me be sure before I start yapping. Yes, the Tower. So, makes perfect sense. So, I told you, you are not allowing this ending to come. And when you keep doing that, when you keep prolonging endings, eventually the universe is like, okay, clearly Cancer needs some help ending this thing. So we just going to do it. We're going to step in and do it. So you can prolong this situation as much as you want. Eventually the universe is going to step in and be like, okay, enough is enough. I'm knocking all this shit over. Yeah. I feel like that is what you are calling in by not releasing it yourself. And honestly, it could be something you don't know how to release. And the universe really is trying to help you. It's probably not going to feel great when the universe steps in to help you. But the job will get done. And whatever you need to let go of is going to fucking let go of you. Or you will be forced to let go of it. It's going to be taken away from you. So this thing is coming to an end one way or the other. Why is the emerging one here for Cancer? Because of the priest. So we got 3 major arcana here all together. Morph, the emerging one, and the priest. So we got the Tower, the Fool, and the Hierophant. So you could be definitely, and look, I'm going to take this too because what I saw peeking out is life, which is also the Fool energy, clarifying itself. So, yeah, you're definitely going to have that new beginning. You're going on a new journey, whether you're comfortable with it or not. It's going to happen. I definitely feel that it's a spiritual journey. You could be venturing into another or learning more about different spiritual or religious practices. You could be just learning more about yourself. You could be working with some sort of mentor, counselor, elder to help you through this process of starting this new journey. But I definitely feel a new spiritual journey, but this could actually be just newness and major shifts and changes and beginnings in your life in general. And especially with all that we have happening astrologically right now, a lot of mutable energies are at play. Definitely a lot of change is happening for everyone. And I think it's especially going to be happening for you. And wait, are you mutable water? No, I think you guys are cardinal water. Pisces is mutable water. Okay. Why is Mama Gourd here for Cancer? Thank you. Because of the Page of Pots. Wow. Gemini had the Page of Pots in the same position. So you could be communicating to someone that you love them. Someone could be communicating to you that they love you or have emotional feelings for you. Remember that you deserve love. So when you get this communication, you can trust it. Okay? You are deserving of it. You could trust that you are deserving. Put it that way. This also could be an apology. You could be apologizing to someone else for something, or they could be apologizing to you. But honestly, I just feel like these are messages of love that you're going to receive after having gone through something difficult. And when you go through difficult things like that in love, sometimes it does make you feel like maybe I don't deserve this. Maybe there's something about me that's not good enough to have this. But those are lies. And I feel like you're going to get some communication to that effect. Under the deck, Cancer, you got the Ace of Staves. This is my sex card when I see it. That's the pain. So, I mean, either you slaying it or somebody gonna be slaying it to you, Cancer. But even if there is no sex involved in this situation for you, I definitely feel this is a passionate new beginning. You could be having a new beginning in a relationship, whether it's actual love or just chemistry. A passionate new beginning with someone you have a lot of chemistry with, or it could be a new career path. Did I say that already? Yeah, so this could be a new beginning in your career, new beginning in love, finding a hobby that you are really excited about. It's just newness, excitement, passion, and venturing into uncharted territory, but doing so like bravely and with energy. All right, let's get one more layer of clarification here for Cancer. I'm just thinking about this Six of Coins card. Like, I just really feel like you overgave or like just kind of pushed yourself, your own feelings, desires to the side to constantly make room either for one specific person, people in general, for your job, whatever. And like you have ungrounded yourself. You kind of lost yourself. And I think your own emotions are kind of like chasing you outside yourself or just making you kind of feel like you can't find your footing. And I think that's coming to an end, Cancer. Why is the Seven of Staves here with the Ten of Staves for Cancer? Why is the Seven of Staves here with the Ten of Staves for Cancer? I just heard two phrases. Beating a dead horse, and is that the hill you want to die on? The answer is no. You don't want to die on that hill. And you can stop beating that dead horse. Why is the Seven of Staves here with the Ten of Staves for Cancer? Wow, you really do not want to let go of this. That's why you're going to have that tower moment. The High Priestess, you know what this is about. Your intuition is very strong, but I feel like you might have possibly been ignoring it, and it's coming to the point where you can't ignore it anymore. This is Scorpio energy. You know something. Maybe you want to prove what you know. You don't have to do that. The High Priestess knows a lot. Some might even say she knows everything, but she doesn't have a need to speak really any of it until she chooses to. But that's very rare. She's very silent, very quiet. These mysteries of the moon are literally at her feet. She has knowledge of the shadow and the light, and all sorts of forbidden things that's represented by this curtain behind her that's covered in pomegranates. You don't have to prove what you know. You don't have to beat that dead horse, Cancer. Wow. You didn't get to ask. Could be a Leo involved in this situation. With the King of Wands being here. But even if there's no Leo involved, someone here is going to be taking action, taking bold action, doing something that they've never done before, going to places where they've never been before, and they will not be afraid. The king's cloak is covered with salamanders. Salamanders are protected from fire, protected from heat. So the king is protected by this cloak. So after this tower, when it's time for you to take this action, when it's time for you to be bold, be seen, be heard, you don't have to worry about the risks. You will be okay. This could also, like I said, be a Leo. Kind of looking at you. If this is a Leo, I kind of feel like once you stop trying to prove your point, once you stop beating that dead horse, that person is going to be shocked. Like, why is Cancer no longer going back and forth with me? Or why are they no longer like being so adamant? Like I feel like someone could be intentionally like riling you up. They just enjoy arguing with you, or have gotten so used to being at odds with you. I don't even think they're going to know what to do when you release that. Why is the emerging one here with the priest and life? Thank you. The Nine of Cups. You're going to get a lot of wish fulfillment and be very, very happy once you start this new journey. This spiritual growth is going to give you everything you need to make you totally emotionally fulfilled by yourself. If this is a relationship that has been causing this pain, that's like beating a dead horse, once you let it go, you're going to get everything in life you've ever dreamed of by and for yourself. You'll be very, very emotionally fulfilled, much happier than you are now. And I think you kind of know that you will be happier, but it's just familiarity maybe, or maybe feeling that you aren't deserving of love, and so you're willing to take whatever you've been getting. But when you release that, you're going to get what you really deserve, and it's going to be beautiful. Why is Mama Gourd here with the Page of Cups? For Cancer. Thank you. The Hermit. Virgo energy. You're definitely going on a spiritual journey with those two, the Fool or the emerging one and life being on either side of that priest. This new journey that you're taking is a very spiritual one, and the hermit climbs to the top of the mountain to find the star, to be realigned with his destiny, his purpose, and to be realigned with healing. And a lot of times to have some elevation, and people, when you reach the top of that mountain, people will see you up there. Then you grab the star, put it in your lantern, and bring it back down to be able to shine that light. I feel that you could be going on a journey, a self-love journey here, definitely. And it's going to make you more attractive. In the Romance Angels, there's a card, I think it's the self-love card. I think it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive or something like that. I feel that that's what's happening here in this little column. You're going to get a message, whether that's from a person, from spirit, while you're on this spiritual journey alone, this journey of solitude, about your worthiness, about your self-love and self-worth. And I think it's the glow up. Definitely a glow up here. Under the deck, you got the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords could be lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking. That could be what you've been dealing with. And that could be what you know, and that you've been standing your ground on. I know you doing this. I know you. Release that. But the Seven of Swords is also someone who imagines all these risks, imagines all these planned attacks or potential sabotage and all that, and they try to prevent or like preemptively counteract things, risks that don't exist, or attacks that have not happened, and they create problems for themselves. So this is someone creating their own their own difficult energy or creating their own harm because they're so afraid. Like you're literally manifesting what you're afraid of. I kind of feel like that's you, Cancer. All right. Well, Cancer. Yeah, like I said, I don't know your life, but this looks really good. I mean, whether you can release whatever this is or not, the universe is going to do it for you. And once that release has taken place, you have a beautiful new journey awaiting you. So I wish you the best on that journey. And if this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments. Please like the video, share it with your folks, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Visit my website if you like a personal reading or just if you want to check it out. The links to all that will be in the description box. And I will see you guys back here for your next reading. Puedo Ife with love. Bye bye, Cancer.